Hello, my beautiful friends. It is I, Suzanne Harper, and I am here today to show you another wig. And this is part of the Orchid Collection. The name of the wig is Kirby, and the color is marble brown. Very nice presentation. Okay, let's take a look at Kirby. Right off the bat, I want to say something about Kirby. We are talking about more bounce for the ounce, baby. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Kirby. Okay? When you first take her out of the box, this wave pattern is going to be very tight. And what I suggest is shake her out a couple times and let her fall naturally. This is what's going to happen. Eventually this wave pattern will probably relax on its own. However, she is heat defiant. So if you did want to use your flat iron to straighten her out a little bit, you're welcome to do so. I want to say something about heat defiant fiber that you may or may not know. Yes, you can use your heat appliances on the fiber. I don't know, I think it's like up to 280 degrees maybe. However, once you change the pattern of the movement of the wig, you're erasing what the manufacturer put in there. And even if you shampoo her, she may never go back to the original style. So be very sure before you start hitting your wigs with the heat appliances that that's what you want to do, because you're going to have to be stuck with whatever you end up with, good or bad. Do you like bouncy curl like this? I like it a little more relaxed. I like more of a beachy wave look, but I think she'll get there. I really do think she'll get there. She seems very trainable. This color called marble brown, this is what I got. I'm going to show you the swatch on the manufacturer's website. Surprisingly close, I would say. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you what this reminds me of. The color reminds me of a Hershey Kiss with caramel running through it. These are kind of like caramel highlights. Very pretty, very nice. Now the front has the notorious curtain bangs. And as I usually do, I watched a few wig reviews on this style before I ordered it. And each reviewer did mention that they call these face floppers. When I put her on, I didn't have too much of a problem with that. I think she is very trainable. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. The thing about the curtain bangs that I find that, to me, they kind of scream that you're wearing a wig. And I don't know, I really wish the manufacturers would get over this style already and start putting hair away from the face. All right, let's talk about the cap. Okay, the cap kind of surprised me. She is closed wefted. Okay, so when I put her on, I'm probably not going to use a wig cap. I'm probably just going to use a wig grip, and I like these silicone wig grips because they have these little nubs on the silicone that really grab the wig. And if you haven't tried these, you should get some. I will link these for you in the description if you're interested. Closed wefted throughout. She's got I don't know, it doesn't feel like velvet. It's just some kind of cloth nape. She has Velcro extenders. I think this is velvet ear tabs. Okay, and she does have a lace front. This is her lace front. It's not very wide. Here's the lace. Here's the mono parting. You can kind of see through it, which is great. This is a very natural look. if somebody's standing over you and you're sitting and they're looking down on you, all they're gonna see is scalp. Okay, and you can part her in any direction within that area. Okay, let me put her on and we'll see how she performs. Okay, here she is, Kirby from the Orchid Collection by Rene Of Paris in the color Marble Brown. She's bouncy, fun, flirty. She has curtain bangs, but you know what? They're not flopping in my face. This wig is very trainable. What do you think of the bouncy curl? I kind of wish she was bouncy like that all over. I kind of wish the whole thing was curly like this. You know, this is a beautiful, beautiful style. I'm going to show you the lace front close up. And the lace front starts here and ends here. It's kind of eyebrow arch to eyebrow arch. Does that make sense? It's not temple to temple and it's not ear tab to ear tab. It's a shorter area of lace front, but it's okay. Because of the style, these curtain bangs are gonna come down over your forehead anyhow, and you're not even gonna see the lace front. But it's very nice that the manufacturer included the lace front in the style. Tell me about that color. Look at those highlights. Is that gorgeous? That is just right on the money. Let me show you this from different angles. Here's the back. And I know there's a lot of movement and a lot of bounce. Bouncy, bouncy girl. Here's the side. This is Kirby. And I would say you have styling options with Kirby. Number one, she is heat defiant, so absolutely you could straighten out the fiber if you want. If you want to make this straight, I say let her fall naturally in her own time. Usually with a wave pattern, the more you handle it, the looser the wave pattern will become. You could certainly, clip her up on the side. That's cute. One thing I am finding about the lace front is that it doesn't feel like it wants to lay flat. It kind of curls a little bit. So you may want to put some glue, or you can get some of that hairspray, got to be glue, and tap some on there and it'll probably hold it down better. Possibly even if you put a little bit of your foundation on there. So yeah. See, that's cute. That to me is very cute. Would I wear her every day? Yes, I certainly would. This would be a good work wig. It's very budget friendly. I'm not so sure you could wear her in a pony just because there's so much volume to the style. You probably would want to pretty much wear her down all the time. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving Kirby 8.5. And because she is so budget friendly, I was able to snag this Kirby on a closeout and I only paid a little over $100. But even at full price, I think she's listed under $200, which is really, really a good deal. I'm going to leave a link in the description. If you're interested in buying Kirby, check out the link. There still may be a color or two available in the closeout. If not, the price is going to be very competitive anyhow. So this is Kirby. I'm very pleased with her. Not too shiny. It just looks like healthy hair. It kind of looks like you just came out of the salon. And I love that look. Okay, so this was Kirby, again from the Orchid Collection by Rene Of Paris. Rene Of Paris was one of my first wig brands that I bought when I started wearing wigs in probably 2018, 2019. I was a big fan of Rene Of Paris and Noriko. Both brands have very beautiful color selection. At the time, I wasn't buying lace front wigs simply because I couldn't afford them. For a budget line, definitely check out the Orchid Collection by Rene Of Paris. My name is Suzanne Harper. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please give me a like if you did. I'd love to have you join the community, and I will be back soon with more wig and beauty reviews. Mwah! You all have a day as beautiful as you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!